When Josh Duggar's CP trial begins on November 29th, the whole world will be watching, waiting with bated breath to find out if the predatory monster will finally suffer some sort of consequence for his lifetime of sexual misconduct. For most people who have been following the case casually, a guilty verdict probably feels like a foregone conclusion. But if you've been watching this thing closely from the start, you know that Josh's lawyers are pulling out all the stops in order to create a shadow of a doubt with regard to Josh's guilt. And there's a good chance they'll be successful. After all, the prosecution has to convince the jury that Josh is completely guilty. The defense only has to argue that there's a remote possibility of his innocence. And weeks before the trial even begins, Team Josh has already made some very brazen moves, which make it clear that they're not going down without a fight. Already, Josh's lawyers have moved to have the case dismissed before it even goes to trial. They've argued several reasons why the judge should pursue this course of action, but thankfully he's not buying it. So now they've moved on to the attempted suppression of evidence. Yes, it seems Josh began to panic when he learned that one of his former co-workers would be testifying against him. The unidentified employee is reportedly willing to confirm all sorts of damaging confirmations, including the fact that the laptop on which the evidence was found was only ever used by Josh. Naturally, Duggar's lawyers tried to prevent this guy from testifying, but to no avail. So now their big fight, their last-ditch effort to prevent this case from going to file, has to do with a photo of Josh's hands. Yes, it seems that shortly after Josh was brought into custody, photos of his hands and feet were taken by police. This is a standard booking procedure, but now Josh's lawyers are arguing that being forced to pose for these pics was a violation of their client's civil rights. Even they must realize that that's not enough to have the case thrown out, so they're trying to have the pics declared inadmissible as evidence. According to a new report from Radar Online, Josh is so upset about these pics that he threw a fit during a recent interview with his lawyers. Why all the drama over some simple hand photos? Well, it seems that a scar on Josh's hand in one of the pics might be enough to confirm that the incriminating computer belongs to Duggar. Law enforcement observed the same scar in images recovered from the defendant's electronic devices seized pursuant to a research warrant in this case, one court document reads. The news that Josh is throwing a fit these days is particularly interesting. Apparently, he's mostly remained calm up to this point, strangely confident that he'll be found not guilty. Now it seems that Jim Bob's eldest son is once again running scared. It's looking more and more as though Daddy won't be able to bail Josh out this time.
That's it for now, thank you for watching, please subscribe to stay tuned.